तुम ही सजन सुहेले, तुम ही सजन सुहेले, राखो राखन हार दयाला, राखो राखन हार दयाला, नानक नानक करके गोले, नानक करके गो निमाणियों के मान गुरु।
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. What a beautiful Shabad we were listening to. What a beautiful Shabad. Tumri Sharan, Tumari Asa. Oh Lord God, Vaheguru Ji, I have come to your doorstep. I've come to your sanctuary. Tum hi sajan sohele. You are our best friend, O Lord Vaheguru Ji, our best companion. And the next line says, Rakho Rakhan Har Deala. Deala is the merciful Lord. Rakho Rakhan. Save us, O Lord Vaheguru Ji, because Nanak Karke Gole. What a beautiful way to start. Karke Gole means the slave, the humble servants of your home, O Lord Vaheguru Ji. So in any way you can, please save us. Rakho Rakhana Har Deala Nanak Karke Gole. So everybody, a warm welcome to this beautiful session. And we have been talking about the holy saints for the last few days. And hopefully we'll be doing this for the next 50 over days or 48 days, I think. And we started with the test Sohan Panch Parwan, that beautiful body from Japji side. And I think that was beautiful because it's started a very good foundation about Panch. Those are the self-realized saints. And then we went to Rarasab to talk about Hartya, Vo Santoji Sabduk, Visaran Hara. All our pains, sorrows will disappear the moment we meditate Hartya, Vo Santoji, oh holy saints. That was a message. And then the last 2 days, we have been discussing Shabads from the Kirtan Swela about Kam, Krodh, Nagar, Pauparya, Mil Sadhu, Khandal, Khandahe, Sadhu, another word for the holy saints, because in that same Shabad we spoke about Kar Sadhu, Anjuli Punvadahe, Kar Dandaut Punvadahe Rahaau. These are beautiful practices, and if those of you who missed these recordings, please feel free to go back to the recording and ask the nice people who shared today's link to also share that with you, because the next Shabad we discussed was Karo Benanti Suno Mere Mita Sant Tehel Ki Bela. Yesterday we were talking about it's time to serve the saints, because the last line of that Shabad also says Nanak Das Eha Sukh Mange Moko Kar Santan Ki Ture. Oh Lord Vaheguru Ji, make me the dust of those holy saints. And today's Shabad, it is going to be slowly but surely going to get a little bit difficult in the Banis, because we don't hear these Shabads very often in the Gurdwara Sabs. And these Shabads are now going to help us to connect us more with the saints. And just now, as I just shared yesterday's Shabad, it was about connecting us to make us the dust of the feet of the Lord. And even at the start, the Ragiji was singing the Shabad about us being humble and coming to the door of holy saints and the Guruji, and to get that protection. Rakho Rakhana Har Deala Nanak Karke Gole. Gole also means to become a humble servant. So today, come, let us go into a deeper dive into Gurbani, because Gurbani is Jagame Chanan. It is the light that's going to shine. And over the next about 50 days, let us delve into Shabads we may not have heard before, but they are so important. Paieeaai, everybody. Sante Jana ki vena. Paieeaai, Japalo. Sante Jana Rena. Very nice, everybody. Sante Sabhaa paieeaai. Sant sabhaa paieeaai, mukat padhaarath dhen. Wow, mukat padhaarath dhen. Remember, we have been talking about mukti, liberation, emancipation, enlightenment, self-actualization, salvation, oneness with Vaiguruji, nirvana, jivan mukti. That's mukti. And it says in this beautiful Rahaau Pankti, Santa Sabha, when we come to the holy congregation of the saints, we will get to meet a very important being called Gur, our teacher, Guruji. Paieeaai, we will meet him, and that's how Mukat Padhaarath. Padhaarath is something that's a very precious jewel. Maybe anyone, would you like to read for us the English meaning so we can better understand this line, please?
In the
Anyone?
society of the saints, Guruji is found. He is the treasure of liberation, the source of all good fortune.
So I think the question is, how many of us want to have good fortune in our life, and how many of us want to be liberated? Say me.
Me.
Because that's where the first line of the Rahaau comes in. English, please.
O siblings of destiny, become the dust of the feet of the humble saints.
Yes, that's what we got to do. Santa Janaki Rain. So from today onwards, whatever Shabads we're going to discuss are going to talk about a deeper connection of ourselves with some higher souls called saints. And now I don't know whether I should leave it as Paire, Santa Janaki Rain as the main focus, or Sant Sabha Gur Paieeaai, Mukat Padhaarath dhen rahaau. I think I'll leave it at this line as we discuss of the rest of the Shabad. The reason is because it talks about mukti too. And this Shabad actually is from the first Guruji, Sri Rag Mahela Pela, on Ang number 18, line 11 of the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. For those of you who want to research it in deep, in deeper sense after these programs. And Guruji says, Tat mile fun tat ko, sifti sifta samai. English, please.
As
Anyone?
metal merges with metal, those who chant the praises of Vaheguruji are absorbed into the praiseworthy Vaheguruji.
Yes, we will merge into that Vaiguruji. That's what Mukat Padhaarath dhen comes to. That just like you take metal and you use very high, fire or heat to melt that metal, and then you have another metal. When you put them together, they will get, welded together. That's what they call it, isn't it? In the same way, our soul will meet the Paramatma, the Param soul, our Atma will be absorbed, because the next line says, Lal Gulal Gehbara Sancha Rang Sacha Rang Chadao. Hanji, English, please, anyone.
Like the puppies, they are dyed in the deep crimson color of truthfulness.
Yes, crimson color, the deep crimson color is the color of truthfulness. And Guruji says, like the poppies that flower, you know what? We will also become in the color of that highly spiritually elevated soul. Because they say, I saw his face and it was all glowing in full color of pink and red. Wow. How does that happen? That's called Lal Gulal. Wow. In the same way, we'll reach it. And the third line of this first paragraph says, Sach mile, Santokhya, Santokhya. Beautiful word. Har jap eke bhai. English, please. Anyone?
Those
These
content souls who meditate on Vaheguruji with single-minded love meet the true Vaheguruji.
Yes, so I think here we're going to learn the practices that is going to help us, and it's called Harajapa Eke Bhai. It will cultivate that connection with Vaiguruji, because I think these examples that Guruji has given us about the metal, about the flower, it is just trying to remind us that maybe when we chant the praises of God, and the important thing is with lots of love. Can you see the English words here? Single-minded love. Is that there?
Yes.
Yes, that's har japa. Har japa eke. Eke means we do not think of anything else. Just give up everything else. And with that love, we will get the deep connection with the divine Vaiguruji. Just like metal merges with metal. And this union will bring truthfulness, contentment. That's why we see Santokhya, Sach. Sach means truth. Mila means we'll find it. Santokhya means contentment will come into our life. So what do I learn from this first paragraph is that maybe regular meditation practice will cultivate inner peace, because we've been talking about inner peace a lot, isn't it?
Yes.
And then it will reduce stress, it will reduce anxiety, because everyone in the 21st century is talking about that. We just came from another lecture where we were discussing Paieeaai Dasji's sloks since the middle of February, and we just finished 130 sloks. It took us nearly 3-4 months to do this. But even there, everybody was talking about the issues in the 21st century. And that session from 7 to 8, and now it's 8:15, I'm realizing that Barney is still saying the same thing, that everyone wants to have such everyone wants to have santokh, that contentment. And I think gratitude is another important thing that will come as we chant the name of the Lord, because we will become more positive, we will have optimism, and our well-being will improve. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank you,
Thank you, Vaiguruji.
Hanji, and if you all want to share something, maybe from your own life, a story that happened, like the other day, Auntie Ji shared, it's beautiful. Feel free to do that for those of you on Zoom. But those in YouTube and Facebook, please just type. And I promise to read your comments, because there are over 250,000 people in Facebook who are getting this live stream. And the connection with something larger than ourselves will give us the sense of purpose and belonging. What a beautiful Shabad. Oh, thank you, Sarah Ji. She always comments in the Facebook chat, and she says, you know what? These teachings, since I came for your 3 hours, 2 days, and 1 week camps, have been teaching me a lot about meditation. Yes, Sarah Ji, it's all about Har Japa. And today, I think if you want, Sarah, you can add the words Ekab Hai, which means not just Har Japa. Don't just talk about meditation and devotion, but let's talk about it with single-mindedness, the true love. Then we meditate. And Sarah Ji writes, it has been transformative for me. After attending your boot camps, I feel a deeper sense of peace, connection within myself, and these practices have helped me to manage stress and find more joy. Oh, thank you, Sarah Ji. That's a beautiful, beautiful message you share. So come, everyone, let's all say together, we are open to connecting with the divine Vaiguruji.
We are
We are
open
to
to
connect
connecting with the divine
Guruji.
Vaiguruji. No worries, don't stop.
Vaiguruji.
Just say it. It's okay if multiple voices come, because my stubborn mind will only believe you when I hear more of you saying it at the same time. So don't worry, just speak everyone together. And everyone, let's say with each and every breath, I experience Vaiguruji.
Experience Vaiguruji.
Hanji, with each and every breath, everyone say, I experience
and
Vaiguruji.
I
With each
experience
and
Vaiguruji.
every breath, I experience Vaiguruji.
Hanji, this is how truthfulness, love, and a deeper connection will come. And that's what we have learned from paragraph 1 of this Shabad. And I think this is beautiful, because these messages will help us every day to acknowledge and appreciate that God is important. And it will help us to connect with the Rahaau Pankti, which says, Bhai Re. Everybody, let's sing. Sant Jana Ki Rena Japalo Bhai Re. Sant Jana Ki Rena. And look at above there. Sant Sabhaa Guru Paiye. Sant Sabhaa Guru Paiye. Mukat padhaarath dhen. Wow, mukat padhaarath dhen. Wow. Let us become the dust. We already read the English meanings of this line, or did we not yet?
No, Santa Jana Gurpaya. Yeah. The one I don't
Hanji,
think so.
we read that lines English, but paieeaai sanjana ki rain. Maybe you want to read the English again in case we forgot how to read it, please.
Oh, siblings of destiny, become the dust of the feet of the humble saints.
Yes, I think we did not read it earlier. We read the other lines English, I remember.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
here it says, become the dust. Oh my God, what a beautiful message. Because I think this is the most important, humble message we have to take home from the entire 52 days together. Because the dust is difficult. Yesterday also, Guruji says, Moko kar santan ki tu re. Remember in the Kirtan Swela's
yeah.
last line? And kar santan ki tu re, the dust of the feet of the humble saints, it is so important because we don't have humility. Everyone say the magical word humility.
Humility.
Hanji, because would you agree with me? It's important to have a mentor, to have a guide who is helpful in our life.
Yes,
Yes,
very
And
much.
I am really not talking about spiritual life. I'm talking about anything in our life. If we go to a school, if we go to work and I don't have a mentor, I don't have a senior, I don't have a teacher who's guiding me, I'll never be able to learn. So I think it is important that if we want to learn about spirituality, we not only try to connect on our own, but we connect with wise, inspiring teachers. They are known as saints. Everyone say, wow.
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 Because paieeaai, oh my siblings of destiny, please try to be humble. That's what it means to be the dust of the humble saints. Take their charantur, of course, that will help us. But at the same time, it is our mind should let go of the ego and say that I know everything. But it is the saints who are going to know more than me. Then when I come to the Santa Sabhaa, the congregation of holy people, I will be introduced to Gur Paieeaai. I will be introduced to the master, to the teacher, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Bani, Guru, Guru hai Bani, which Bani Amrit Sare. And then I will realize how to achieve mukti, mukat, padhaarath, dhen. The treasure of liberation is found in the society of saints and in the presence of my Guruji. Is that a good answer for us?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So everybody, let's unmute and let's pray. Oh Lord, Vaiguruji, we need good mentors. And in the spiritual life, mentors are known as saints. In any field, they will give us valuable guidance. They will accelerate our learning. They will provide encouragement. And in the same way, when we come to the community of holy saints, holy people, the Sat Sangat, and how easy it is today, just click the Zoom button and we are here already in an instant. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
I mean, think
Vaheguruji.
of our great grandfathers. They used to go for miles, travel for months. Then they met our Guruji in person. Remember, Sakya always tell us so and so Sikhs went for 3 months long trip before they reached Guruji's whatever town and so on. Now we don't need to do that. Click Zoom and we are here. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank you,
And I think when we
Vaheguruji.
surround ourselves with positive people like all of you, so I want to say thank you for taking up your precious time. Because at this time, there could be a million things you could be doing, but just half an hour, 35 minutes, like minded people coming together will uplift all of us, will support all of us. And Sikhi is a lifelong learning. Say, I'm a Sikh. I learn for all my life.
I am
I'm
a
a
Sikh.
Sikh.
I learn
I
for all my
learn.
life.
Yes, and that's why we need Sant Sabha, the teachers, the saints, the wisdom figures, the holy saints who will help us in this continual growth and development. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank you, Vaheguruji.
Wow, Mr. David, thank you for sharing the beautiful comment. He says the teachings have been so great, a source of inspiration for me. Through these courses and workshops, I've gained a deeper understanding of the Sikh principles and how to apply them in my daily life. I think the congregation that gathers here is very warm, very welcoming community, and I feel supported and I can learn from others. Wow, thank you, Mr. David. Now, was that a good message from David? Say yes.
Yes, it was.
Yes, so if anyone wants to share anything, please feel free to unmute yourself, sing along with us, or share with us. And those in Facebook, YouTube, and other social media, just type. So before we go to the next line, let's say I am open to receiving guidance.
I am open to receiving guidance
from the wise teachers, the mentors, and the saints.
from the wise teachers,
teachers,
mentors, and saints.
And maybe we should add the word, I am grateful for the support of this Sangat.
I am grateful for the support of the Sangha.
this Sangha.
You will say Palji trying to promote the Sangat here itself. No, but isn't it so easy? We just click and we are here already.
Oh,
Hanji.
yeah.
Oh yes, so come every day, bring everybody at the same time, because Ucho Than Suhavana, Upar Mehal Murar. English, please.
Upon that
Upon
highest
that
plane of
Highest
sublime
plane of sublime beauty stands the mention of Vaheguruji.
Wonderful. Sach karni te paie, dar kar mehal pyar. What does that mean? English, please. Just
by
now, both of
true
you spoke.
actions,
True
this
actions,
human body is obtained, and the door within ourselves which leads to the mansion of the beloved is found.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just take turns yourself, yeah? And don't worry, even if you overlap. But it's beautiful. But the third line of this paragraph, because these paragraphs are long, we are discussing them at one time. So Gurmukha Manasamaja. Yeah, what a beautiful word. Atam Ram Bichar. English, please.
The
English.
Gurmukhs bring their minds to contemplate Vaheguruji, the Supreme Soul.
Hanji, so in this paragraph, there are three beautiful lines. Those of you who get the time after that, look at the recording again, go slower. If you want to, revise it 10 times, because we need to connect with that deeper yearning that is something beyond the ordinary. We need to explore practices that will help us to connect. And that's why we need to become Gurmukha and then train our mana, the mind. Samjaya means to train and teach the mind with spiritual practices, because this then alone will connect us with Vaiguruji. Sewa.
Wow.
So I think in this paragraph, Guruji is telling us that there's a doorway. There's a doorway that leads to a place of sublime beauty that's going to connect us to Vaiguruji. And if we live a life of authenticity, if we have integrity in our lives, then we will have truth in our lives. We will have an honest living. And most importantly, I think the beautiful thing will be we will go through this doorway to meet Vaiguruji. Say, I'm ready.
I am ready.
Because we spoke about it, right? Many times already. Bahut janam bichhade the madho, a janam tumhare lekhe. This life will become one with God if we learn to live with integrity. If we follow the inner compass and the teachings of Gurbani, then we'll have a very fulfilling life. We will have a happy life. We will practice mindfulness. We will pray every day. We'll sing Guruji's Bani every day. We will become more aware of our thoughts, of our emotions, and our actions, because Gurmukha Mana Samjaya. Everyone say these three words together. Gurmukha Mana Samjaya.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe you want to touch your heart, your mind, your soul, and say, oh my God, it's talking to me. Isn't it? Because this will help us to align with our higher self. We will have a purpose in life. We will have a direction in life. We will have a motivation to live an honest life, and we'll be happy, healthy, and holy. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank you, Vaiguruji.
Wow, what a message Emily has just written in the Facebook. She says the teachings on living authentically and connecting with Vaiguruji has been a revelation for me. Through the guidance of universityofsikhism.com, I've learned to live a life of greater purpose and integrity. This has opened a doorway to a sense of inner peace and connection I never thought was possible. Wow, thank you, Miss Emily. Wow, she never thought it was possible. But now, do we also realize Atam Ram Bichar? We will be able to find God within Atam Ram Bichar when we do these understandings. Say, I'm ready for a journey to be with God.
I'm ready for a journey with God.
Yes, because with each and every breath, let us open up that door. So everyone say, knock, 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 Vaiguruji.
Knock, 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 Vaiguruji.
Please let me in.
Please let me in.
Hanji, that's called an ardas because I don't know, out of all of you wonderful people who are here, and some of your names are not appearing, it's iPhone and other things, but doesn't matter. I can see all of you. I don't know whose ardas today, that prayer of knock, 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 please let me in, will open the door for you, but the rest of us can also go in at the same time. Say wow.
Wow.
Is that a good idea? Say yes.
Yes.
Yes, because we will. Hanji?
Sadhu Sangat.
Sad Sangat, yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. We will escape from duality and the negativity of the world when we come to find peace in the Sad Sangat. Say wow.
Wow.
Wow. So the next line, let's understand. It's about the duality outside. It's called Trebid Karma Kamaye As Andesa Hoye. English, please.
By actions committed under the influence of the three qualities, hope and anxieties are produced.
Yes, that's what happened. And the next line say, Kyo Gurbin Trikti Chutasi Sahaj Miliya Sukha Hoye. English, please.
Without Guruji, how can anyone be released from these three qualities?
Hanji,
Through
and the third.
intu-
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I rushed too fast. Please read on, Chi.
through intuitive wisdom, we meet with him and find peace.
Hanji, sorry, I was in a rush because I wanted to see
What
the
are the
next
three
line.
qualities?
The three qualities. Oh my God, what a beautiful question. Thank you for asking. Can you see the word Trebid?
Okay.
All right, you see the three qualities here, and also you will see they are being repeated here. The three qualities are what is called whatever we are stuck with in the world. Now, that's a big topic by itself. I will promise you we'll discuss it over the next 52 days. But because today's focus is all on the saints, but those three qualities are something that connect us with the world. And the fourth quality is called the Chautha Pad. Everyone say Chautha Pad. Chautha Pad is to go to the next level, which is the fourth level, where we break away from the three levels of the world. Now, in the three levels of the world is where all that Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar, the connection to the world, the greed of the world, going after the worldly things and the possessions are all there. Doing all the evil things are all there. Even sometimes not just evil things. Sometimes when we do charity, we do goodness out of that hope that I will be praised or people will say good thing. It is also part of the three levels. Say, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yes, so it's not just totally evil in the three, but even good things we do with the not so selfless thoughts, they are also in that three levels. But the moment we raise ourselves, that's called Trikuti Chutasi. Can you see the two words here? Trikuti,
Yes.
Chutsi, which means we break away from these three worldly levels. We will talk about them, don't worry. We will teach you even the names of that in Punjabi, and there are many Shabads you will see in Gurbani. The next time you go for Sahajpad or Khanpad, you will hear these words and you go, now I know what they are. But the important thing Gurbani says is to go to the Chautha Pad, the next level, the highest level, because Sahaj Miliya, Sukha Hoye, over there through intuitive peace, wisdom, we will meet God. Vaiguruji, say wow.
Wow.
And what happens there is Nijkar Mahal Pachaniye. Wow, Nijkar means within our own house, not just the house we live in, but our heart center. We will Mahal Pachaniye, we'll find the palace, the court of God. So where is heaven? Say within me.
Within me.
Yes, Nadar Kare Malatoe. Someone please read the English. Within the home.
Within the home of the self, the mention of his presence is realized when he bestows his glance and grace and washed away our pollutions.
Yes, so we are all stuck in a world of pollution. That is called the 3 levels. Are you with me there? And when we raise ourselves, because in this pollution, let's be very frank, we have less than 8 minutes, but we got to understand this very important topic. Do you ever feel that you are being pulled in different directions by emotions? Sometimes you are excited, sometimes you are worried, sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are sad, sometimes, I don't know, all these emotions, are they bringing you here and there all your life? Anyone?
Yes.
Yes, always. And how many of you are
Always.
interested to find ways to find inner peace? Say me.
Me.
Yes, because this paragraph is so important. It says, come to the holy saints. He will introduce you to the Guruji, and the Guruji will help you to understand that within you, Nijkara. Everyone say this 2 words, Nijkara.
Nitkara.
Mahal
Mahal
pachaniye.
Pachani. Mahal
Yes, we don't have to
Pachani.
look outside. Everything is here. And once we learn to control our emotions, our desires, then all the anxieties and instability will be gone. But for that, we need Gyan. Everyone say Gyan.
Jnana.
And Gyan, the spiritual wisdom, comes from the Guruji.
Yes.
But who is going to help us to meet the Guruji? Say the saints.
The same.
Yes, that's why Sant Sabhaa Gur paieeaai, mukat padhaarath dhen. So I think this important connection between the saints and the Guruji, and then finding God within ourselves through mindful practices, will help us to control our emotions, control the reactions we have to the emotions. When other people torture us, we will just say Vaheguru, Vaheguru, and we will be okay. Say wow.
Wow.
Then we'll make conscious choices. We'll be self-aware. We will not get emotional triggers because today of flare ne kuch kiya. That's it la. Fight la. Does it sound familiar? Say yes.
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 Yeah, so this is the same problem and the patterns we don't want to learn. And only Gurbani will empower us. When we learn from the saints, we learn from Guruji, we do meditation, we do prayer, we do spiritual practices, then we'll have inner peace. And then we will have that balance in our life when we come every day, even for 52 days. But pray, may we do this for the rest of our life. Say yes, why Guruji?
Yes, Vaiguruji.
Because Maria is writing a beautiful thing. She says, talking about Gyan Palji, I remember I now can manage my gunas, and I have found a lot of immense help from the Gyan you give us. Wow. Through all the coaching sessions, I've learned to identify and navigate my negative emotions more skillfully. This has led me to a greater sense of calm and well-being in my daily life. Now, can I say something? It's not only Maria, but don't we all have negative emotions disturbing us all the time? Say yes.
Yes.
So in the last few minutes, let's say I am open to developing an awareness.
I am
I'm
open to developing an awareness.
I'm open to Gyan.
I'm
open
open
to Gyan.
I'll manage my emotions with wisdom.
I will
manage
manage
my
my
emotions
emotions
with
with wisdom.
And with every breath, I cultivate inner peace. Say yes.
With every breath, I cultivate inner peace. Yes.
With every breath, I connect to God, Vaiguruji.
With every breath, I connect to
So
Vaiguruji.
in the last part, Guruji says, Bin gur mail na utre, bin har kyon karvas. English, please.
Without Guruji, this pollution is not removed. Without Guruji, how can there be any homecoming?
Hanji, an answer comes in. Eko shabad vichariye, avar tyage as. English, please.
Contemplate the one word of the Shabad and abandon other hopes.
Yes, let's just go and connect with Vahe Guruji and abandon all other hopes, because the last line says, Nanak, dekh dikhaiye, ho sad balehare jas. English, please.
O Nanak, I am forever a sacrifice to the one who beholds and inspires others to behold him.
Yes, one who beholds and inspires others is called Aap Japo Avare Naam Japavo. Everyone say Aap Japo
Aap
Aap
japo,
japo
Avare Naam Japavo.
avare
avra naam japao.
Because I don't know the last line of the Shabad Gur Satgur ka jo Sikh ka so palkut ramte ave, the last line also says Jana Nanak Tood Mange Tis Gur Sikh ki jo aap jape avre naam japave. Can you see here the words jo aap jape avre naam japave? Can you see
Yes.
that? And it's also
ji.
saying, Tan Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, I beg the dust of the feet of that Gursikh. Now, I know in today's chapter, we are talking about becoming the dust of the feet of the saints. But do you see, once you become a saint, once you are humble to learn from the saints, then you become a Gursikh. And once you become a Gursikh, then it's not just the saints' feet and their dust, but Guruji says, even I beg for the dust of the feet of Gursikhs. But who is a Gursikh? Everyone say, those who chant the Naam and inspire others to chant.
Those who
Those who
chant the Naam and
and
inspire
inspire
others to
others
chant.
to
So
chant.
say from today onwards, I will become a Gursikh. I will come for this wonderful program and I'll bring 1,000 people every day because I want to inspire myself and I want to inspire others. Then the world will be a beautiful place for everybody. Do we want the world to be a beautiful place for everybody?
Of
Ji.
course.
Of course.
And
So this is where we got to come and get guidance in the last 2 minutes. Let's understand once we do this, chant and inspire others to chant, it will help us to focus on Gurbani. Because here the second last line already said, everyone say, Eko Shabad
those shabd
Vichariya.
vichariye,
Shabad vichariye.
shabd
Yes,
vichariye.
Vicharya means to come and have a discussion. So today is day number 5, I think. Are you benefiting from the last 5 days or have we not benefited? Anyone?
Benefited a lot.
A lot. So 52 days, 5 days is about 10%. So let's have gratitude. Let's say thank you, Vaiguruji, for giving us this beautiful last 5 days.
Thank you, Vaiguruji, for giving
Because if
us
you have
this
not
last
benefited,
5 days.
then, yeah, because Friday night got movie at this time, then I might as well end the program and go and watch movie. But Guruji says, Palji, avar tyage aas, forget about everything else, Palji, abandon all other hopes, let go of everything around their unhealthy attachments, free up your mental and emotional space, connect with Vaiguruji, come here, connect with the Sat Sangat, connect with the holy saints, because what a beautiful message I just got, and let's read it, and then we'll end today's program. It says, by focusing on the divine word, I have been able to release negativity. I'm able to connect with a divine sense of inner peace and purpose. I am incredibly grateful for this guidance, says Mr. John, an artist. Thank you, John. We are also very grateful for the beautiful painting you did for us at that 1 week boot camp. He's a very wonderful artist, and he says, I'm grateful, incredibly grateful for these sessions. Thank you, John. I look forward to having you come every day, and for the rest of the Sangha too. Let's come every day. Let's sing together. Let's do the vichar. Let's end off singing. Everyone sing. Eko shabda
Oh, shabd
vichariya
vichariye,
avartya gayas.
varatya
Eko
eko
shabda
shabd
vichariye
vichariye,
avartya
varatya
gayas.
gayat,
Eko shabd
eko shabd
vichariye. Eko
vichariye,
shabd
eko
vichar.
shabd
Not everybody is
vichariye,
unmuting yet. Come on, just unmute. We got 1 more minute. Eko shabd
eko shabd
vichariye
vichariye,
avartya
eko shabd
gayas.
vichariye.
Eko